Sebastian here, and welcome to Atmoseeker, your place for creating an inspiring atmosphere for your tabletop role-playing games. Sorry if I came a little excitedly there. It has been a busy day today, so I'm pretty unorganized for tonight, but I thought it would be good to jump on anyway, get the craft table moving around and shaking and stuff. First off, we'll just say a little hello from Braino. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Happy to see you.
Well, that's fantastic. Good to have you guys here. I see we already have some folks in the chat. Talismancer, Dark Kamui, Tan. Good to have you folks here. As we're gonna, if you're late night crafting like myself, then let me know what you guys are working on in chat, or even if you're working on something in the shadows of the veil of darkness. I know, like me, but yeah, I've just got a few projects that I've been working on in the background. I was planning to do a whole bunch of DMX lighting type stuff, but yeah, it's all out of sorts back there because of the most recent video that I'm working on at the moment. So it's a big one. It's a big project that we've got going on. So I may have bitten off more than I could chew, but by gosh, we'll get through it and we'll get to it. I've got, yeah, if you're in the Discord like my fantastic supporters on Patreon, you already know that my garage is full of loads of different panels and stuff that I've been painting for these very large scale props. They're almost finished. So I've got a whole bunch of it filmed. I just have to kind of do the whole bunch of the ending shots and stuff right now. So thanks, Tan. Yes, it is chilly one tonight. I do have the heater going here. I almost forgot to bring it in. So good thing that we got in here. And we got nice warm breeze for me tonight. So yeah, I'm working on a few things in the background. Discord, the patrons know what's going on. If you want to join that community, there is a link in the description as well. And I just want to do a special shout out to my amazing supporters on Patreon. You guys are amazing, and honestly, the Discord is constantly abuzz with every insane projects you guys are working on. There's a whole bunch of terrain and amazing setups. You guys are smashing it out of the park. I just want to say a big thank you, special shout out to my Seeker patrons: Anthony Von Olen, Blake Dale, Charisma on Command, Chris Andrus, Constructed Chaos, Darkfire Designs, Dr. Justin L. Hamrick, John A. Johnson, Jonathan, Mini Wargaming, Nathan Mack, Devante, and Michael Dykes. Thanks, guys, and we're gonna get into. I've actually got a box. I got a box tonight. Chase, good to have you here. Got my DMX hooked up finally. Loving QLC and the Stream Deck. Yeah, that is like once you unlock that part of your brain and you start to hook that up, it's like, oh, I can do all these kind of cool weather effects and ghosty effects, and so you start to become this little master of atmosphere and all these kind of like little tricks and stuff, little lighting animations and stuff. That's one of the things I would love to be able to kind of share with folks, like all the little lighting presets and that kind of thing. If that is something you'd be interested in, I have to work out how to do it, like, because the problem is with like DMX setups that everyone's lighting setup was unique in terms of like the fixtures and the types of addresses and stuff that they have, but I would love to be able to share a whole bunch of that kind of that especially like some of the animations and stuff, because I sometimes I go quite detailed with some of the animations, particularly for like storm type things or little kind of pulses and animations. So it would be cool to work out how to share any of that kind of stuff. So we'll work that out. So that's kind of like what we do on the channel, whether we look at atmospheric techniques for creating an immersive atmosphere for your tabletop role-playing games for the most part. But today I got a big package in the mail. Very excited to get this. Let me just grab it here. Oh. So I've been wanting to get one of these for a while here. I finally kind of bit the bullet and got it. Wow, it doesn't even fit in the shot. But it is a big AMS system for my Bamboo Labs that has been churning out things non-stop for the last few months. And it's been fantastic. But I do want to experiment with some stuff about like using multiple colored filaments and maybe creating some printable props and stuff that kind of makes use of that. So I want to just try it out. Let's see what we got. At the very least, I'll be able to monitor how much filament is left in the printer and stuff. So a little bit of a early birthday present, I guess, thanks to my amazing supporters on Patreon. You guys, I couldn't buy this stuff without you, so I'm super excited to check this out. And let's open it up and see what's in here. The bamboo AMS for multicolor. Yeah, so you can put. We'll open it up. So I've got different types of filaments, and I've been able to have to kind of like change it manually. One of the bummers is mostly like when that happens is we'll have like filament run out in the morning, or like in like 3 a.m. when I'm asleep, and I'll come out and it's like, oh, it only got halfway through the print. So yeah, I'm super excited to kind of get this guy set up. Although I did see on my printer, it finally said something about like, you got to put some lubricant on the Z-rail. I'm like, oh, that's a cool little thing. I've never had something like that where it kind of told me I need to do maintenance. So I'll have to do that as well. Get that together. Yeah.
Whoa!
All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh! So hopefully this shouldn't be too bad. It looks kind of like it's one piece. I might have to get this off the table just to be able to pull it out here. So we go. Oh! It's one piece. That's good, and we got a nice box out of it. I'm definitely still using a lot of boxes in here, especially storing a whole bunch of prints that I've got to get to paint and stuff. Alright. It's pretty exciting. How do I find the bamboo printers? I've been eyeing one, but I don't know anything about using one. Is it easy to use for a beginner? I honestly, like, if I had to start again my 3D printing journey, because I started with an Ender 3 and the Anycubic Viper printer and stuff, and you know, they're fine and they print. There is a bit of a big learning curve. Big learning curve with the like a printer like the Ender 3, but man, like once I got into the Bamboo Labs one, like I just had the P1P, but like it was like, oh, I wish I wish I'd had this one from the start, because basically it's as idiot proof as you can get. Like all like the slices super nice. Like I like to be able to just kind of throw things on there, and yeah, like even just how it adds supports and stuff. So I can't sing the praises enough. It's like it's only now after like 6 months worth of printing that now I have to do some kind of maintenance on it, which is like a little bit of lubricant on the Z rails, whatever that is. I think it's just like putting a little bit of grease in there. But yeah, I've been really loving it. I've had not a lot of fails. I think the only fails that happened is if it got like a kink in the spool or something, and then it wasn't like pulling filament. But yeah, they update it very frequently, and yeah, I've been loving it just because it's just, especially just like the speed of it and everything, because I do a lot of different like prototyping of things. It's been super nice to kind of be able to print stuff out super quick, and hopefully this will help a bit too. But yeah, it's been very, very beginner friendly, so yeah, I've been liking it. John's talking about his. Good to have you here, John. Prusa MK4 was expensive as hell, but man, it's like a god. Yeah, I'm like, it's great that there's a good level of printers. How is that like Prusa one, like user wise? Like, is it pretty easy to kind of pick up and go? One thing I will say with the Bamboo Labs one, is it moves around a lot. Like when it's printing, I used to have it up here on the desk, and I was trying to do mini painting at the same time. Oh, it was just shaking the whole thing. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try and get.
Come on, man. They're waiting.
I think I should probably just got like the manual or something here. I think this is pretty. I was expecting a whole bunch of stuff to like assemble or something, but this looks. Oh, it's giving me. Oh, it's giving me some blank spools. I haven't seen this before. So yeah, am I meant to fill these? Because I usually buy stuff on like a cardboard spool. I wonder if that's important. Like if it has to be on these plastic spools. I don't know. What do you think?
Hurry up.
Okay. Oh, okay, so there's a dark one here. Now, this is going to be just great to not have to be able to change filament. Okay, so it looks like you just put in different colors. I wonder what colors I'm going to put in. Probably just black, gray. I do some like 3D printable props, like the big old dungeon torches and stuff. So I'm curious to kind of make some profiles for, like, if I had gray, black, brown, and stuff, and if that would do a good job of printing it all out. But that's pretty much it. I was expecting a whole lot more to like assemble and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's going to be more on the printer side. I'm going to have to work out how to fit it in here. I don't know. It's going to have to find some space. Yeah, and this is a dryer as well, I think. The plastic spool for stability. Yeah, maybe. It does. Oh, there's like. Ooh, it rolls. It rolls. There's like a. Yeah, there's some. Oh, there's some like. What do you call it? Like bearings here. So I guess you could put whatever you want there. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to hook that up at some point. I was expecting this to take a lot longer, but there we go. All right, we've got this thing. I'm gonna have to hook this up. I would hook it up right now, but it's in a tight spot to get to. I'd have to pull out the whole printer and stuff, especially with that Z rail. I'm gonna have to grease that thing up. Well, let's pull this aside. I've got some stuff to paint as well, so we'll get this guy out of here. Braino, you keep him occupied.
You.
I thought I told you to be nice. Alright. I'm going to go back to like an old project. And
Yes.
I think what I'm going to do is I got these guys. Now these guys were from a stream a whole while back where we had 3D printed these. I was making like a eldritch kind of forest and stuff. I did use them in this state because I didn't have time to finish them. But we've got these guys now, which is pretty cool. But I wonder if I can get a little bit more detail on these guys. Maybe I'll just paint one tonight. Keep it simple, just because it's been a busy day. Yeah, alright. I reckon we can finish this guy. I'm gonna get a now I did try and get my wet palette going. I haven't used it in a while. It's pretty dry here. Oh, I gotta juice it up a bit more. I do want to use these guys a bit more. Oh, it's so dry, this wet palette. Because I want to do some nice like wet blending on some of the tentacles and stuff. Come on, soak it up. Get in there. I need more. More juice. Apparently there's room for desiccant to turn it into a dry box for the oh. Okay, because yeah, I constantly get those like whenever you buy a filament, it's got all that like those little drying sachets. So I wonder if that's gonna. Oh man, I haven't used this in a while. Let's just try and get water into this thing. There we go. It's juicing up now. I have to get some of that parchment going. I have painted one of these in the past, kind of similar colors. So I might pull that one out as a guide, actually. You keep juicing, pal. I'm gonna need some of that paper stuff too, I reckon.
Wow, that's super slow.
Alright. Here we go. See, I told you I had it.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got a little guy here. I'm gonna use this guy as my little painting guide for this guy. Soak the sponge, not the paper. Yeah, like I don't have paper on here yet, so I'm just trying to like juice it up a bit. There we go. Juice, juice, juice. That's better. It's getting there. Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe this is good for me. a little bit of painting. It's been a busy day. I had to go in all the way into the city today for work. Lots of riding the rails. Looking for this paper. Add some of that paper. What the hell is this? I swear I was more organized than this. Let's see. Where the hell is this thing? Okay, so I have like these sheets of like parchment paper that go in it, and I can't find them now. Unless one. Super organized. Seb. Oh, there we go. Okay, hopefully this will work for me. So, is that wet enough? I don't think it's wet enough. No, it's getting there. Just gotta. Yeah, it might be. It needs to be a bit wetter actually. We're getting there. Yeah. All right. This, yeah, definitely need to. I should have done this earlier. This is what I should have done. So I definitely want to wet palette this thing. I want to give it a shot, at least. I think. I want to get some nice blending happening on this guy. I've done it in the small scale. I'm going to try and do it big scale. There we go, that's better. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Finally. Got there. At least I don't need to use a holder for this thing. This thing is big. It's huge.
Yeah.
Alright. So I think from memory, looking at this guy, looks like I used some like dark purple. I've kind of primed him in that color, but I had some dark purple as a middle ground. And then, you know, I'm wondering if this is going to be enough. This is my kind of like skinny kind of stuff. Use some of that too. What else have we got here? Purple. A whole bunch of paints that haven't been used in a while. I'm gonna shake this stuff up. Oh yeah. Man, I've been out of it for the last few days. I've been just busy, just focused on this video, and just everyone in the Discord is showing their amazing setups. And like, I haven't run a game of like D&D or anything for a long time. I've just been stuck. I gotta get out of this rut. Maybe that's what these tentacle boys will do. Let's do it. I'm gonna paint some of these guys up. It's gonna be fun. I need a brush. Biggish brush, I think. Feels good. Hopefully the paint comes out. There we go. Alright, I've got some of that. I wonder if this is going to be enough. I'm gonna go with that first. Let's see how that is. Oh, man, I'm so disorganized here. All right, let's do this.
Come on, buddy, pick it up.
I'm trying. I need some water in here. I feel like this palette's still a bit on the dry side. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. I'm gonna try and just get the dark spots. And this brush is just too stiff. There we go. That is way too thin. I need I need some paper. I was gonna have a little bit of a nightcap here, but I can't find it. I think I've done the responsible thing and put it back in the cupboard. So it's gonna be thirsty tonight. Am I going too thick on this thing? I don't know. Maybe. You know, it's probably if I mess it up, I'll just put a wash on it. Probably gone way too thick. I haven't used like regular paints for a while. Oh, that's better. Yeah, just a little bit more control on it, I think. It's actually quite nice models to paint, just because you just follow the detail. This might be as simple as this. You just kind of get some of those high edges. How's it looking, Brano? Is it looking good?
Slag off!
Not good, eh? I don't know if I like Brano that much. Is he a bad addition to the show? I don't know. He's a bit rude, but could I at least get you to ask people to subscribe for me?
Feed me!
All right, great. there's not what I asked you to do. Program this guy. Oh, fun fact. These were printed on an FDM printer. I think these were all printed on the Bamboo Labs. So how about that? We tied it together in the end. I think one of these took 5 hours to print, maybe? And the detail on them's pretty decent. Yeah, I did it on the fine setting. Nothing wrong with a potty mouth sidekick. Alright. Well, if you say it's fine, then we'll keep them. You hear that, Braino?
Affirmative.
Ugh. I'm just looking at the feed, and it's like, oh, this is gross looking. Just kind of going back and forth between these two colors. So we've got that. What is that? Like a reddish brown kind of thing underneath. I'm using these colors to kind of blend and highlight with it. Make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. Aggro worked. Oh, that's right. Always kind of always fond of Dickie Knee. Whatever happened to that show? If you're curious about the models themselves, these are ones, I think these are tentacled abominations from Rocket Pig games. There is a free one you can get off the of Thingiverse, I think, and that's the one with the stand with the base on it. But I think off like My Mini Factory and stuff, they had the whole pack of them that had like the baseless versions. I think like the baseless versions work a bit better, especially if you're going to print big ones like this. But I don't mind the base as well. Have to work out another encounter for these guys. I just had them as like set dressing on my last one. It's mostly just an eldritch forest where it was all like moving and pulsing. We had a ranger that got sucked in by one of these guys. It was just a small little encounter to kind of build a feeling of the environment being alive. I've been painting a lot with like contrast paints. lately, just to kind of get things painted quickly. But it is nice to be able to try and do this stuff too, just like regular paints. It, it looks very squicky. Hey, David. Good to see you. David from Terraintronics. You haven't checked out his channel. He does some fantastic stuff with some very cool electronics for tabletop gaming type stuff. He sent me a whole care package of things, which I am super eager to get into some of my builds that I've been working on in the future. So he's super nice to kind of run me through that stuff. So thank you so much for sending that my way. But yeah, he has some really cool, easy together, like to put together type stuff if you're interested in things that like light up and interact, or like magnetic little switches that like turn on if you want to have like little flickering like LED flames and that type of thing. He has a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. So I is it just your website, David? You could send them to terraintronics.com. Is it like that? But there's some cool stuff there. I'm super excited to get that stuff together. Sorry, I'm a little slow to catch up on some of these videos at the moment. Ugh, yeah, it is positively squirchy. And this, you say that was printed on bamboo. It looks very fine. There's much cleanup for printer lines? No, there's nothing. There is like, all right, let's have a look. Like this guy, he's got like his teeth and stuff, little eyes. I think maybe at most there may have been like a couple of strands or something. I just ran the heat gun over it for a little bit to kind of clean it up. Yeah, I think this, you could see a little bit of like banding and stuff, but after a coat of primer and everything, kind of hides it pretty well. I guess you probably mostly see it on like big smooth areas like that. Oh, Braino has new friends. I've printed a few smaller versions of these guys for stock boss encounters. Oh yeah, honestly, like, they're really cool, like aberration type thing to just have around. Like I really want to print a few in like different sizes. Like these guys, I went super big, but even like the small ones, really kind of handy. Oh yeah, this is FDM printed. It's come a long way from that boat. What I do like about these prints, though, they were like completely support free as well, so I didn't have to worry about taking any of the supports off. Yeah, dialed in FDM can be super smooth. That's spot on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Friend just pushed the button to get the Bamboo A1. Looks like I'll get my chance to try it for simpler prints if I ever do any. Oh, that's super exciting. Not too familiar with the A1. Is that like one of the smaller ones? I'll have to check that out. Should show you guys how the aliens turned out from last week as well. They actually stayed pretty glossy, which was interesting. Oh man, what I don't know what it is with all the like monsters and stuff I've been doing lately. They're all glossy. They're all they're all slimy boys. I don't know what that says about everything I'm running lately. Good? Bad? I don't know. Oh. Slime boys. Slime brigade, line up. Slime time. But yeah, we're gonna take, once I finish this tentacle, let's take a look at some of those Xenos we did last week as well. Good to see how those guys turned out, because they were all a bit wet from last time. So it'll be good to see how the finish ended up, because it was kind of hard to tell because they were all kind of looked super kind of like wet and glossy. I was like, I don't know if this is the technical medium I'm fighting against here or something. And honestly, it was like, yeah, this is kind of the effect I want to go for here. So like I was all on board with it being super wet and glossy. Yeah, we'll check it out. Slime boys here, slimy lads. They're just it's just gross. It's gross. Slimer. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep the slime train going. Slime is a good one. Okay. Okay, this is an explanation of the A1. A bed slinger, it says on the website, has quick swap nozzle ability that the P1 doesn't have and flow compensation. I'll have to check it. I'll have to have a look. Should we have a quick look at the Bamboo Labs website? I'm gonna just pull it up. What we got here? I want to see what you're talking about. Bamboo. What do we got here? It's the Slaneshi Contrast Pink. It says Sturge Tan. That's what it says. So this is from one of those like box set of like D&D paint set kind of things. Why is this I have a monitor in front of me that's being a pain in the ass tonight. I'm limited to one monitor tonight, which is a bummer. I don't know how to John say next video, how to make epic slimy atmosphere. It's gonna just be what is it? What's that game show that it was like had gack slime on things? I can't remember what it was. I feel like it was called like Nerds or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, I got they're having a sale. Oh, I see. Here we go. This is on the first page. Bamboo Labs A1. Tell me more. Tell me more, Braino.
Positive.
All right. It's got. What do we got? It's got an AMS thingy, bed slinger. It's called, eh? Oh, when I scroll, it does this. Print the printer. I don't want to. Just give me the specs. What can you do with the A1? So it's like fast printing, benchy. Oh, it looks good. Hey, look, Bamboo Labs make good printers. I've been enjoying my one for the last, what is it, 6 months. This sounds like it's got all the bells and whistles you'd need. I think this is what I like about modern printers. It's got all the calibration stuff all kind of thought out. Because that's the stuff I don't have the brain for too. Like, especially when I had like the Ender 3 printer, it was a very much a bit like, okay, it fails, but why did it fail? Okay, I can see it's kind of like slanting on the left. Is that the crossbar is not aligned? Is the build plate out of alignment? Is it not feeding properly? It was a lot of working out. So it's nice to see printers get a lot of that automatic stuff. I like it. I'm a fan. So it's a different. Okay, so I see. So it's a bit different to the other one. I guess what I like about like the stuff like the, was it like the P1P, P1S stuff, is that because of they've got that kind of cage around them. It means you could like stack them potentially. It's good for like printer farms and stuff. But honestly, I've been going pretty well with just the one. Yeah, this is great. This looks good. I mean, I'm not giving I'm not giving a detailed view of it. I'll probably have to have a closer look. But yeah, it looks pretty sweet so far. Let's got all the fancy stuff. Floor is lava. Nickelodeon ads. Yeah, it was some like Nickelodeon show, I think. It was called, I can't remember. This is definitely gonna need some like gloss varnish on it. I reckon you're right. You're right, John. When you're right, you're right. He's right. He's always right.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks, Braino. It's a good idea. So we're gonna. I'm endeavoring to finally finish this video this week. That's my plan. Because it's a big video. It's taken like months to work on this stuff. It includes 3D printable files. It's a pretty big project. Like, it's probably one of the biggest projects I've done. But damn, they like I'm starting to see it come together, and I was like, damn, this is pretty good. So hopefully this week I'll be able to finish filming it, and then there's a whole bunch of editing and stuff I gotta do. But such is life. It's just trying to find time for all that stuff. Trying to find time for all that stuff with work and kids. And so that's why we're here late night in the dungeon, painting slimy boys. Isn't that right?
Uh-huh.
I gotta make some good progress for this alien stuff I've been working on too. Oh, that's what I said. I got distracted with the printer. Let's have a look at what did we have together. We had some xenomorphs that I was painting last week. If you're wondering how these guys like dried up, I'm still waiting for like the clear bases to come in. But we've got a few of these guys. There we go. Yeah, they're still shiny. Still shiny boys. But I like it. I think the detail has come up pretty nice on these guys. I would share the link of these STLs, but it doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know if there's like some shadiness kind of stuff going on. Because I bought the files off Etsy, and then the link to download the file was a JPEG, so it wasn't the actual model files. So I was like, oh man, this just kind of screams of some kind of like scam kind of thing. Have I lost like $20 on these STLs? And then I messaged him going like, oh man, there was just a JPEG when I like went to download these things. And I was like, oh no, here's can I email you the files? I was like, okay. Okay. So I didn't want to get these guys off the dark web, but you have to go into the dark reaches of space to be able to pull out these xenomorphs. Pure terror! These things, but they turned out pretty well. So sorry I can't share a link for these things. I'll have to work out, but you know, there's Papsicles on my mini factory. He does quite similar stuff as well, so I'll probably just, in hindsight, because I had bought them before that stream, before the stream I was going to print them, but you know, I thought, well, I gotta print these now. But yeah, they came out pretty well, and they've stayed this kind of glossy and stuff. So must have been something from using the technical. What is it? What is that? Technical contrast medium. That's what it was. But yeah, they look good. Now I'm just waiting for those clear bases to come in, and we can start doing getting ready for some alien Nostromo type adventures. I know Jonathan has been working on stuff. We're gonna play something I haven't. I honestly like. I've got the box of like the Alien RPG. I think we did a live stream like ages ago. I was like geeking out about it and stuff because I love the setting. I love the movies. And it was. I still haven't run anything with it. I still haven't seen it. Like, I haven't played any of it. So I'm gonna be. John, if you run it, this is gonna be my first experience with this. So it better be good.
You betcha.
Oh, that's right. You're spot on, Tan. They turned out well. So it is time to queen it up. I reckon I'm gonna have to find a queen model somewhere, legit this time, not some. Well, I thought it was legit on Etsy. I thought Etsy was a reputable source for this kind of stuff. Apparently not. Apparently it's full of scammers. Probably people. Now I'm thinking about it. Probably people stealing other people's models and then selling them on Etsy. Oh man, that makes me feel bad about those ones. Man, I might just have to buy something off Papsicle's store just to support him as a revenge. The only person who loses is me! You see what after that's dried a bit, it's starting to see all the like painterly effects of it. It kind of bleaches it a bit. This is definitely gonna need like a wash or something afterwards, I reckon. Maybe like I think that's what I did. Yes, now it's coming together. So this one had this similar treatment, and then I think I used one of these washes on it. This is a Reichland Flesh Shade. What would happen if a face... Is that how it works? If a face hagger lands on some kind of creature, it inherits that DNA? We're going off like AVP rules here. For like Pred Aliens and stuff. I haven't watched any of those movies for a long time. Water down purple contrast. I see what you're saying. Maybe. I feel like just like that wash at the end is just gonna tie it all together. You keep pushing me with that. Daffod's pushing me with that UV reactive paint. Transparent when dry, but glows neon in the presence of... What have I got? I've got glow in the dark paint. Is that the same thing? I don't know if I can find it. We got it.
Come on, don't whip out.
See. Nope. Got it. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
What is this? We've got glow paint. I don't know what this is. Shake well, apply 1 or 2 craft. Paint will absorb. I'm not going to use it on this, but let's just glow in the dark paint. Maybe it's just that it's just got that pigment in it. Let's like feed it into the light for a bit. I'm gonna turn it off. Turn off the lights. Oh, it's kind of hard with it with some of the some of the studio lights I've got going on here. Yeah, I'm just holding it underneath the table. It looks like it's glowing a little bit. I gotta blast this thing though. I don't think that's like a UV light though. UV reactive paint. Maybe if I got like a... No, not the same as it glows in the dark. This stuff will glow only when you shine UV. Say like a UV. Oh no, I've got stuff that's... I've got like neon paints, and that stuff picks up in UV lights pretty well. It's kind of like a parties at like raves and stuff, you know. Yeah, no, we did something like that for Halloween with the kids, where they just did these like UV paint, like paintings and stuff, and we had a little haunted house kind of thing. Oh, before you know it, Halloween will be here. I'm still thinking about that live stream that we're gonna do. I really want to do it. I really want to do like an Atmoseeker live stream again. I'll work it out. I mean, I'm making all this alien terrain, so it might be something to do with that. We can just lean into the slime thing. Just it's slime time with it's slime time with Seb on Atmoseeker. Oh my god, I see Alex. My god, I forgot your name. Your name for a second. It's been a while. Alex from Constructed Chaos. Live stream royalty in the chat right now. If you haven't checked out his channel, he does fantastic live plays with a great cast of players. They're a fantastic group of guys. I've had the pleasure of running a game with them on his channel like years ago. It was years and years. But man, I would love to have you guys back one day. It was a lot of fun, and like do something a bit more live. I think would be pretty good. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have you here. We're getting some slime time tonight. We're tentacling it up. Using the big brush tonight. We're talking about printing. I had originally had like I'm gonna do this whole unboxing thing for most of tonight, and we're gonna like assemble this thing tonight. And I opened the box, and it's fully assembled. So it was great. Yeah, I think I'm used to. I think like the last time I bought like regardless of the Bamboo Labs one, I think I bought the it was like an Ender 3 Neo or something like that. And when I bought that, it was like, oh, there's a lot of assembly here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot of bits to go together, and I think I made a lot of mistakes. And it took a while. I think it took like a few weeks of like troubleshooting before I started getting anything remotely resembling what I was printing in the end. God, that was a sad time. Oh, if only I got the P1P earlier. But you know, that it always like the Bamboo Lab stuff always kind of like struck me as like, oh, that's like super premium price and stuff. Is that yeah, but it was worth it. It was worth to get in the end. I've gotten a lot of good use out of it, and then I'm printing these like things like these guys out of it. Super fast. But yeah, good to have you here, buddy. UV invisible. Oh no! So yeah, back to the UV painting question. No, so it's just like blacklight stuff, right? Like you have like you just use like I don't have them here. Wait, I do. It's hard to get to. Braino, just vamp. Just talk about it.
Oh yeah, it's hero time.
You're gonna talk more than that. You can say, give me some.
Come on, you son of a bitch! You can do it.
That's a little better. Yeah, well, how about you ask them to subscribe?
Yeah, hit that subscribe button.
Very, very good. All right, here we go. We got some. All right, yeah, these are just craft paints, but I mean, you can't really tell that well. But they're like these very neon type colors. I think which ones have worked the best was like the yellow and stuff. I don't have them here. No, I don't have it. I think the kids used to all up and stuff. But basically, oh wait, nope, I got it. Here we go. It wasn't these ones. Like these ones. Like these ones are like super neon bright, almost like your fluoro vest kind of stuff. And these, you know what? If I get like let's get a little black light in here. Where the hell would where the hell did I put it? Just have to just look at Braino. You talk to him, okay?
Oh, you'll get there eventually.
I have no idea where I'm gonna find this thing. Braino, did you put it anywhere, buddy?
Oh, so slow.
I don't know where I put this thing. I thought we had it aside for like 3D printing type stuff. Do you know anything about that?
No.
All right. Well, we might have to leave that. I was gonna show something.
No.
Oh. Okay.
You can do this. Come on, man.
This one, right? I appreciate. Oh man, that's super nice of you to say. Whoa, super chat, super chat, amazing! Thank you so much. But my friend, you bow to no one. Your channel's an absolute inspiration. Thank you so much. I just wish I was a little bit more organized tonight with all this stuff. But yeah, thank you so much, mate, for the $20. It's gonna go towards. I'm gonna use it buy more filament. I got more stuff to print. I don't feel like I've entombed myself as much as I possibly could have yet. With it's, I'm wondering about the day when my family comes in here to find me electrocuted and dead, and then they're gonna see all of this stuff. Be like, what the hell do we do with all this stuff? I guess we just bury it with them. Yeah. No, I mean it's a bit of a grim thought, but you know, yay.
Yeah, baby.
All right, how are we going? I think we're going very slow on this. This is done okay. You know that bit in like E.T. when he like falls in the river and he's like dying and stuff. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from that texture. Yeah, that's the vibe, I think. So we're going for a dead E.T. look on this thing. thanks, man. Yeah, it's you'll have seen all like the neat props and stuff. I honestly I'm not sure exactly where to focus. If it should be more on like the terrain level type stuff. I think I do kind of bounce around a bit. So the next one's going to be a large scale prop kind of thing that you can print and set up. But with some options of how you kind of piece it together. And I'm using some like found materials and stuff. And yeah, I've shown them on the streams before, where it's like the large column kind of things. I'm finally kind of piecing that video together. So we're gonna. I just apologies that this kind of stuff just takes a while. Never too early to start your own Viking barrow or mausoleum. You can 3D print one out of concrete too. Now, that's a good point. I should look into that. I honestly, like, I was half thinking about, like, I wonder how hard it would be. Because I have, like, a concrete floor in this garage, and there's nothing... Like, we don't have basements down here in Australia, or attics. It's all insulation and clay. So, but I was thinking, like, I wonder if I could just like dig under the garage and then just like have like a secret chamber down there. That could be my tomb. I just fill it with 3D printed stuff. That'd be fantastic. Oh, thanks, buddy. I mean, it's a lot easier to paint when it's like giant. So, but it is taking a while. I don't remember, because I remember painting this guy whilst sipping a coffee on a Saturday morning. But I guess the size kind of plays into it a bit with this one. Maybe I'm being too careful. I need to just like slap it on. I'm going for that dead ET look. That dead ET look is hot these days. Was he dead? No, he wasn't dead, was he? He was sick. ET can never die. Yeah, maybe I'm being too methodical with this. I'm just having too much fun. Maybe I should have airbrushed this guy. I don't know. I wanted to give the brushes a go tonight. Dry brush technique. Dry brush technique is good. Maybe that's what I should have done. I just kind of wanted to have that slimy, kind of like wet look, though. I wasn't sure if that was gonna do the trick. You know what? I've got a few of these guys, so maybe I should just try different techniques on different ones. You know what? I'm messing this guy up. Like too much talking. Yeah. No, that's a fun idea. Let's, as far as we've gone with the wet blending here, it's gonna like finish that little bit up. Let's do an experiment. So I've spent the last hour and a half doing like the dead ET look on this guy with the intention of putting a wash on it afterwards. We could try the like dry brushing one of these guys. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, let's do it. No, I think it's good. I think it's good to be impatient. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time to bleed. All right, we're gonna put that guy aside, and then we're gonna try this dry brush idea. I like this. I'm gonna play around with it.
Totally.
We need some paints. What do we got? Got purple. I'm gonna get darker purple. There we go. Dark. I'm gonna go with dark purple first. I'm gonna try and get. I wonder if this is gonna be faster. Probably. Is it gonna be? If it's faster, then I'll have to reprime that thing. Curse you! Why weren't you here earlier? I was trying to do something fancy with like wet palettes and that kind of thing. And I was like, oh, just slap let's slap a dry brush on here. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. See how this turns out.
Hurry up.
Use my big old brush. This is a big brush. Try with this other one. Oh, what are you watching? Because I'm not a big anime guy, but I have been watching a little bit here and there of what's that Attack on Titan. I've been watching quite a bit of. I'm up to the last season. You know what though? Like my son was like, "Oh, we should play like a D&D kind of thing of that." It's like, why isn't there an Attack on Titan like skirmish, like miniature type game? That's what I want to know. Like I could imagine just having like miniatures like of the giant titans and stuff, and all like the beast titans and the smaller like little crazy ones and stuff, and then you have the little flying guys on the like ODM gear. I'm surprised there's nothing, like, because I've looked. I was trying to like find like, oh, then maybe there's like STL files or something. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But if anyone knows of anything for like Attack on Titan type stuff, I'd be interested. Because, yeah, it'd make my son's day, for sure. Okay, I think what I'm doing with this purple is because I've got this kind of like reddy brown type stuff. I'm trying to add a little bit of variation to it. And then I'll hit it with where we got like a pink or something dry brush. Attack on Titan is a great one. Homebrewing a game would be so much fun. They made a couple of video games, and I'm sure there are a few models out there. There are models. There are models for like, but they're mostly like set piece models. Like what do you call it? Like you know, just like it's a bust of like the founding Titan and stuff. Nothing specifically like for miniatures. Like I can picture the game in my head. Like, tell me if I'm crazy, but it's like a 3x3 board, like a battle mat, and you I don't know. You've got like you've got the Titans walking around like a little cityscape. We can see all the roofs of like of the inner quarter or something. And you just have your little guy, you try and like take him down and stuff. And maybe it's like a little bit of asymmetrical gameplay. You have someone running all the Titans or something. That would be great. I know there's a board game of Attack on Titan, but it's nothing. It's just like one large Titan, and everyone's got these little cardboard standees, and it's it's very overly complicated rules. I can picture the models. I can picture the STLs. I can see them.
You betcha.
I think I'm like secretly hoping that somebody watching this is just gonna be like, oh yeah, why isn't that a thing? Would anyone? Yeah, I don't know. If yes, oh man, like I really love the first and second season, really good. The fourth season's a bit of a slog lore wise at the moment. I still love it, but yeah, my son's like, just call me when there's like Titan fighting. Like, oh, okay. But yeah, I really want to, really want to play that. I really want to paint my little goofy naked Titans. Okay, I've gone from like dry brushing on this thing to like a stipple kind of like I think I'm mostly using this to kind of, I don't know, add some variation to it.
It's time to engage your primary cortex.
Right, you're right. I don't know what that I don't know what that is, Braino. Primary. That's like a brain thing, right? It is totally like a brain thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page. Let me put this guy down. There we go. Oh, I'm struggling struggling to hold it here. I don't know. I feel like these fleshy bit. I feel like we're crossing over into like Elder Brain territory here. I guess it's like abominations, eldritch horrors, that kind of thing. Maybe I should have mixed a little bit of like a brown with this or something. I do like the variation we're getting on this thing now, which is good. Maybe, yeah. Where were you earlier, man? This is a lot faster. Although, yeah, I'm wondering about the tentacles. You know, probably if I'm going to throw like a glossy kind of thing. If I'm going to compare, I guess. Yeah, you get some, like those tentacles are actually looking real nice. So we'll see how it plays out in the dry brush. Ah, that's a good tip. The darker flesh red. You're right. I'm gonna get some of that. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. This is why you guys are here. You guys are helping me out. I got something. Something good to do the trick.
Yeah.
Mix that, maybe a little bit of brown. Brown that's open. 1, 2. I got shut brown. Oh, this is a little hard to tell with the red light here. I just open this one. This is what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's a good idea though. The dark red. I've got like a bloodish red here. This is going to get messy now. This is what you've done. This is all your fault, people. Although I'm really liking. It's gonna be too dark, too bright, maybe. I don't know. Mix in some of that purple. Maybe that. Here we go. Is that bad? Is that good? I don't know. Maybe I need a smaller brush. It could be good. You reckon from underneath? Sure. We'll try it. So what's gonna happen? I just have to paint it again. Oh, I need some more of that purple. Maybe a little bit of that pink. Oh no. This is getting very messy. For a white here. There we go. That'll be very disorganized today. It's fun though. I wonder if I could have done most of this with like airbrushes and stuff. No. Impossible. Alright, we got a few different colors now. I'm gonna use the one brush. See what happens. Alright. We're gonna oh man, that is getting like meaty now. Ew. It's actually not bad. Ooh. It's kind of hard for you guys to tell without the it's looking gross. That's looking real gross. Ugh. Oh man. I might have to have two brushes here because I'm going with like lighter and then I'm going to darker. I got another brush. Yeah, it's like gross. Yeah. Definitely needs. I think John was right earlier. It definitely needs like a gloss varnish on these guys. You see it? Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Space. The eldritch horrors of the deep. Alright, I'm gonna start with dark first. Man, yeah, I'm gonna work on this one meaty tentacle underneath. I feel like I could have got my kids to paint this. I feel like they would have done a really good job. Yeah, I'm gonna just be real rough about this. I feel like I could have got my kids, could have got my kids to paint this. Okay, yeah, you're spot on. What started out as a wet palette to a dry brush has turned into an overbrush. Crank the compressor and finish it with an airbrush. You're right though. Like, but I mean, this is the fun part. I'm trying to work out like what's the nice way to paint this. I think what I was missing was a lot of that variation from the surface, because it was like that reddy kind of like brown, which was fine for like a base coat kind of thing. But now I'm getting some like dappled stuff happening to it. Like it's just giving it some good. Like I don't think you could get this with like the airbrush, where it's kind of like this messy, kind of like meatiness. You know. It's like, yeah. You see where it's kind of like blotchiness and stuff. Yeah. How did you paint this miniature set? I used all of it. All of what? All of the techniques. I think they could. I think they could nail it. I think they are asking me a lot of the time to paint stuff, so this could be one that we could do together, because I do have a few more. Oh man, yeah, like the bloodiness there. Oh, this would they would love it. It's all like the meatiness, bloodiness. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. Okay, this is getting. What's alien meat taste like? You think? I mean, you could go clear glass with an air compressor and add string glue. I mean, this is just a fun project now, just to make these guys as disgusting as possible. Certainly isn't where I expected to go tonight. I was expecting to do a nice, like, almost just like a very refined wet palette work. You're gonna, like, probably in the same time, the less than last time. I was painting all those individual tentacles. I've painted all of them. Yeah, my kids could have done this. Some darker paint in there, especially on this underside here. I think you're right about getting that like meatiness. We'll get the bottom right. Yeah, I'm curious to I'm curious to see this what it looks like when it dries. Is this the slap shot technique? Well, I don't know what method this is. This is the experiment technique where I don't know what I'm doing, but it looks cool so far. So we're going with this meatiness. We're going dry brush earlier, and now we've got this finger painting. I'm a professional. 13,000 subscribers, folks. Just by, yeah. Yeah, I want to do the rest of it, but I'm not sure if I can get in there. Like, I want to do the top of it, but I'm not going to be able to get to it because it's so wet on the bottom. You know, probably if I hit it with like a hairdryer, it'll dry up pretty well. This is the yeah, you're right. This is the Atmoseeker technique. It's been patented from poking around in dark places, not knowing what you do. What you do. I may as well just turn off the light and just paint in shadow, so you can't see anything. Same thing, you know. Yeah. All right. So I mean, it's midnight here, so we'll have to call it a night. But I like how that's looking. I mean, Braino. I mean, what do you think? I think this looks pretty good.
Eat me.
No. Like with the gloss there, definitely if I put like some gloss varnish on it. This is the one we were doing earlier. A little bit more finesse and care there. I feel like there's still like, but just yeah, like looking at the variation there, like I think that's what you want for like that meatiness and stuff. Definitely want to still play around with it, I think. Yeah, we'll see what that looks like when it dries up. I'll put a nice. If anything, sounds like if I could just put like a gloss varnish on that thing. Honestly, when I picked that up, I thought it was like a little. I could put it in Braino's tank, I think, and he would love it, wouldn't you, pal?
Shove it.
Oh, I think that's a little bit mean. And yeah, I didn't even have a whiskey. This would have been a great one to have for like a whiskey stream. At least it would have explained a few things. No, I'm just tired. That's all. But thanks everyone who had stopped by for tonight's After Dark live stream. I hopefully will be a little bit more organized next week, and I'm gonna try and get the DMX setup together in the game room type thing. It's just been a bit out of sorts just because I've been working on the latest video, so if you're a patron, you can expect to see some early access stuff, hopefully. And then, well, I've still got some like editing and filming to do, but it's all ticking along, it's all going forward, and that's what we do in the After Dark live stream. It's always pushing that needle forward. If you are working on your stuff and you're tired like me all the time, you know, just painted some legs tonight, some little meaty legs, but they're my meaty legs, and we moved that needle a little bit forward. So, good luck, folks, and until next week, I'll see you then. Happy painting. I'll catch you around. See ya.